Now let's talk to the union workers that voted for Donald Trump. Is this what you voted for?
Union workers are coming after you. H.R. 1232, which is the National Right to Work Law Act, has been introduced in Congress. And as this name sounds like it's great for workers, right to work is a ripoff. Let's do a breakdown of this. This bill isn't about workers' rights. This bill is to put more profits in corporate pockets. This bill would make it illegal for workers to have to pay dues or fees for union representation, even if they benefit from it. Sounds fair, right? Wrong. This is a classic divide and conquer tactic. It's designed to weaken unions by starving them of their resources. And when unions lose power, workers lose power. Without strong unions, wages go down, benefits shrink, and job site safety goes right out the window. Studies show that in right-to-work states, wages go down, job site fatalities go up, and CEOs, well, they just laugh their way all the way to the bank. Let's be clear, this bill isn't about freedom. It's about making it harder for workers to stand together, keeping them underpaid, overworked, and powerless. And who's pushing this? It's those same politicians that take millions from these large companies and these union-busting lobbyists. They want you to get less so these companies and corporations can get more. Here's the good news. We don't have to let them win. If you're in a union, talk with your coworkers, let them know what's going on, and stay involved. And if you're non-union, the time is now to organize, because when we stand together, we win.
The first thing I want to say is so much for states' rights, huh? States have been choosing whether or not they want to be a right to work state or not, and now they just want to do it nationally. So that whole states' rights argument from the far right, from any Republican at this point in time, is right out the fucking window, right? They're telling states that don't want to be right to work states, we don't give a fuck. But as that gentleman properly pointed out, in right to work states, wages go down, unions get weakened, job fatalities go up. And I'm asking the union workers, the folks out there in rural America that have that proud union home lawn sign stuck in their yard 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, but yet walked into a voting booth and voted for Donald Trump. Is that what you voted for? Because if right to work becomes a federal law, your union is going to get weakened. And when your union gets weak enough, it's going to die off. And when it dies off, you're not going to have union protection. Did you vote to destroy your own union protection? Because that's what you got, or at least attempted so far. They have 4 years, 2 years until the midterms to try and get this done. Remember what Donald Trump and Elon Musk said about things like unions and overtime.
And boy, this is good for you because I know exactly where you make your money. I used to have to pay that damn overtime. It would cost a fortune. I know a lot about overtime. I'd hated to give overtime. I hated it. I'd get other people, I shouldn't say this, but I'd get other people in I wouldn't pay. I hated. This is going to lead to a lot more. I think it's going to be economically positive. I mean, I look at what you do. You walk in and you just say, you want to quit? They go on strike. I won't mention the name of the company, but they go on strike and you say, that's okay. You're all gone. You're all gone. So every one of you is gone. And you are the greatest. You would be very good. Oh, you would love it. But, you know, if
Trump would just get other people in when he had to pay overtime, and Elon Musk was the guy who said, oh, you guys want to go on strike? Fine, you're all gone. Is that what you guys voted for, you union members out there? Also, keep in mind, the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, doesn't like unions because he doesn't want to create a scenario where there are lords and peasants. Yeah, he said that.
I disagree with the idea of unions, perhaps for a reason that is different than people may expect, which is I just don't like anything which creates kind of a lords and peasants sort of thing. And I think the unions naturally try to create negativity in a company.
That's right. The richest man in the world doesn't want lords and peasants. He just wants to do away with your right to collectively bargain, which will lower your wages, do away with your benefits, while he continues to soar in worth. That's not a lords and peasants sort of thing, is it? So, union members who voted for Donald Trump, what say ye?